Assalamu alaikum class. So today our topic of discussion and topic of learning is planning machinery of Pakistan. Today most countries of the world are planning for development of their economic and administration. So in this we will see the planning machinery of Pakistan and their functions and different machineries. So let us start with our topic, planning machinery. Today most of the countries of the world are planning for development of their economy and administration and have established a planning agencies of one kind or the other. Thus, most of the constitutions of the world have made provisions for the structure, composition, membership, and internal organization of planning agencies and its relationship with other government agencies. Thus, the structure, composition, and internal organization vary from one country to another, but they perform all about the same function. They make planning for the development of the whole nation, and effective planning cannot be done by a planning agency alone. So planning is the responsibility of the whole nation. It is of direct and immediate concern to legislature, the chief executive, the ministry, the public enterprises, and all other governmental agencies. So planning machinery of Pakistan is our next topic. As you know now that what is the planning machinery, so we will move forward to next topic, that is planning machinery of Pakistan. Planning commission. In planning machinery of Pakistan, first there are some topics that we have to cover, that are planning machinery, planning commission, planning and development board, district government, Zilla council and its Zilla council's function, National Economic Council, Executive Committee of National Economic Council (EC and EC), and the functions of EC and EC. And the next is the Annual Planning Coordination Committee (APCC) and the Central Development Working Party (CDWP). So starting with the explaining of the topic, the Planning Commission. The Planning Commission is a financial and public policy development institution of the Government of Pakistan. The Commission comes under Ministry of Pakistan Planning, Ministry of Pakistan Planning and Development. The Planning Commission undertakes research, studies, and state policies development initiatives for the growth of national economy and the expansion of public and state infrastructure of the country in tandem with the Ministry of Finance. Since 1952, the Commission has had a major influence and role in formulating the highly centralized and planned 5-year plans for the national economy. For most of 20th century in Pakistan, although the 5-year plans were replaced by medium-term development framework, the Commission still played an influential and central role in the development of program. Furthermore, the Public Sector Development Program (PSDP) also placed under the domain of Planning Commission. The Commission's authoritative figures include a chairman, who is Prime Minister, assisted by the Deputy Chairman and Science Advisor. Other officials of Commission include Secretary of Planning and Development Division, Chief Economist, Director of the Pakistan Institution of Development Economics, Executive Director of Policy Implementation and Monitor, that is PIM, and members for social sectors, science and technology, energy, infrastructure, and food and agriculture. Planning and development is our next topic. The Planning and Development Board is the main development forum in province. The board is headed by a chairman, 5 members, and a chief economist. The Planning and Development Department is the institutional home of the board. The secretary P&D is the administrative head of the department. So the members are assisted by senior chief of section. So each chief of section or the senior chief or chief of actions deals with one or more sector of the provincial economy, that is agriculture, forestry, tourism, livestock, industries, irrigation, roads, water supplies, environmental planning, government buildings, access to justice program, education, information technology, information and culture, health, social welfare, labor and and human resource, regional planning and population welfare. The chief of section are either engineer, economist, or journalist depending upon the sector. The senior chief of sections are assisted by the assistant chief and planning officers. So that was all about the Planning and Developmental Board. And there is a district government. The district government consists of Zilla Nazim, district coordination officer, and the executive district officer of the 12th department, in addition to ex officio member of Zilla Council, who are Union Nazim and are elected directly by the people of their respective Union Council. So the Zilla Nazim is also elected by the Nazim, Naib Nazim, and councillor of the respective district for the period of 4 years. So that was all about the district government. Next is the Zilla Council. Zilla Council is, in addition to the elected member, include the representative of all the departments without voting rights. Zilla Council coordinates developmental activities of respective Zilla. Zilla Councils performs the following functions. First function is essential services and facilities to rural population and the planning and execution of the development programs for the district. Supply improved seeds to farmers, inform them of new techniques of training, undertake instruction of small scale irrigation projects and percolation tanks, maintain pastures and grazing lands. Third is set up and run schools in villages, execute program for adult literacy, run libraries. Third function or the fourth function or the next function is the start primary health center and hospitals in villages, start vaccination drives against epidemic and family welfare campaigns, construct bridges and roads, encourage entrepreneurs to start small scale industries like cottage industries, handicraft, agriculture processing mills, dairy farms, etc. Implement rural employment scheme. So they construct roads, schools and public properties, and they take care of the public properties. They even supply work for the poor people. The next topic is National Economic Council. The function planning machinery of the country is headed by the NEC as the supreme policy making body in the economic sphere. It has the chief executive of the country as its chairman and all federal ministers in charge of development ministries as members. The NEC reviews the overall economic situation in the country, formulate plans and with respect to financial, commercial and economic policies and economic development, and approve 5 years plans, annual development plans and provincial development scheme in the public sector above a certain financial limit and all non-profit projects. It may appoint committees or bodies of experts to assist it. The next is the Executive Committee of National Economic Council. Executive Committee of National Economic Council (ECNEC) is second in line of the hierarchy to make economic decision in the country. Finance Minister is its chairman. Its functions are as under following. Functions of ECNEC: to consider and approve project concept paper for all investment projects, to consider and approve the public sector projects, to review the programs of implementation of development projects, to consider proposal for investment companies as private joint ventures with foreign participation, to monitor the economic situation and review overall performance of economic and related policies matters, to consider the performance of statutory corporation and especially their financial performance, to consider rates, fees and price of public utility services or product of public enterprise, to consider and approve yearly target of foreign aid, expansion of trade, export of manpower, as well as to review the progress of yearly targets. Annual Plan Coordination Committee (APCC), that is the second last planning machinery of Pakistan. Another body considered with the economic policy in the APCC is a purely advisory body responsible for advising the cabinet and the NEC regarding the coordination of policies. It is headed by the Secretary General, Finance, Planning and Economic Coordination. All federal secretaries of the development ministries, head of provincial planning and development departments, and head of the state bank, the board of industrial management and PIDC are its members. The last one is the Central Development Working Party (CDWP). Below ECNEC is the CDWP, which is responsible for the scrutiny and sanction of development projects. The Secretary Planning Division is the president of CDWP. Its members include federal secretaries of the concerned department, federal finance secretary, and chairman of the provincial planning and development departments. The development scheme of federal minister costing over rupees 10 million and of the provincial government costing over 50 million are submitted to CDWP for approval. The responsibility for the overall economic evaluation of annual plans remains with the planning division, which places a report each year before the NEC evaluation economic achievement and failures. Mid-plan reviews outlining the progress of the 5 years plans are also published by the Planning Commission. So the next is the critical appraisal of planning machinery in Pakistan. So first is the administrative obstacles of planning. One major obstacle which has stood in the way of establishing a sound, efficient and independent planning authority is the lack of effective administrative machinery, as this has greatly limited the task of development policy and planning. Some of the factors which still continue to be major hindrances and act as administrative obstacles and bottlenecks to planning and discussed below. That is lack of competent personnel, dilatory procedure, and lack of coordination. Lack of competent personnel. One of the major obstacles is the way of effective planning machinery is the lack of competent personnel. Good and high qualified economists, technicians, planners, etc. do not join a government service because of lack of salaries and facilities. Dilatory procedure. In Pakistan, documents and files must follow a prescribed series of steps through administrative layers. It has been pointed out that often there seems to be a disposition to shift this file and documentation from one office to another or from one ministry to another. The resultant delays are sometimes unbelievably long. The third is lack of coordination. In many cases, the coordination of development activities has been extremely difficult because responsibility for different aspects of projects or program is divided among many ministries and agencies, so it becomes times very difficult to carry on program according to policy. The next is inadequate preparatory work on projects. When a potentially desirable project has to be identified, a feasibility study has to be made to determine whether it is practicable and justified. A feasibility study involves a detailed examination of economic, technical, financial, commercial, and organizational aspects of project. According to Planning Commission of Pakistan, preparatory work on public projects in the country was frequently lacking. So due to inadequate preparatory work on projects or plans have been failed in achieving their targets. So the lack of implementation of plans, that is the third major reason for the lack of implementation of country. Various 5-year plans have been the widespread failure of government of the day to maintain discipline. Implicit in their plan, what is planned and what is done in many cases bears little relationship with each other. At times, it almost appears that plans are prepared by a planning agency in one corner of the government and the policy is made by the various body in the other corner. The fourth is the lack of evaluation of plan progress and project implementation. Feasibility is an essential element of development planning because in many cases changes in economic condition make deviations from original plan and unavoidable. A central planning agency must therefore constantly review and assess progress in relation to events. So that was all about the planning machinery in Pakistan.